Good news. Next week is the last week. We're down to Unit 6. Make absolutely sure that you double check your assignments before turning them in. If you've already been making videos, I would say continue to do so. That's an added layer of insurance in case something goes wrong. If something does go wrong, I'll do my best to get back a hold of you in time for the end of the particular week. Remember, I do not have the ability to extend due dates past Sunday, so I've got to go with what I have. Now, that said, this particular previous week was down to sub-procedures and functions, and there's also conversation about loops, different types of loops and things along those lines. For the most part, it was very good discussion on both parts. Some things that I kind of keep in mind as I go through. If you know how much a loop is going to go through, like if you know how many iterations there are at the onset of a loop, or you get an input from the user to give you the number of iterations, that's usually going to be a for next loop. If it's some sort of continue to loop until there's an exit condition met, that's going to usually be a do while. Okay. Now you can make a do while act like a for next, and you can make a for next act like a do while. And there's definitely not any looping police out there. And the same idea with a function and a procedure. If you have a function and you have it change the values that's sent to it as well as return a value, whether or not that's a function or procedure could be into the left up to the eye of the beholder. But once again, there's no person that's going to chase after you, be like, oh no, you should have done it this way. That's perfectly fine. Up to you. Yeah, I've got paint on my fingers. That's perfectly fine which way, but the discussions we had were good. I hope that you've looked ahead to Chapter 6, and you've started that process. At least you know what it is. I would behoove you to start the process way earlier this week, so that way you don't back up into the week after. Either way, it's been a very, very good discussion. It's nice to talk to you on a kind of a rainy Sunday night here in Wichita. And I look forward to seeing your discussions and see what there is to be said. Appreciate your time.